Hey, 42 here. Some photos can tell rich, detailed stories. Others inspire 1,000 questions and cause the most benign of minds to race with intrigue. Such happened when this photograph went viral on the internet after it resurfaced in 2011. It's not a new photograph by any means. Taken in 1935, it has bewildered many an onlooker for generations. It seemingly depicts a brave, solitary man refusing to salute Hitler during his speech, an act that, if noticed at the time, would surely bring horrendous punishment upon him. People have long asked, who is that man and what or who drives him to risk his life in being so defiant? I mean, it's evident by the gentleman's body language that he didn't just forget to hail Hitler. He's out to cause trouble. This badass was German shipyard worker August Landmesser, and August's brave act of disobedience was born out of love. Now, you had better prepare yourself, because we're about to embark on a love story that makes The Notebook look like a Twilight fanfiction. Flashback to 1931. Germany's economy is in tatters. Your family can't afford a sauerkraut sandwich between them. Hitler's rise to power is just getting going, handing out flyers saying come to our Nazi rally Friday night, there's free beer all round and do bring a friend, as long as they're German. So, what does August do? Well, he joins the Nazi party of course, in hope of a better job. 3 years later, he met his forbidden love, a Jewish woman named Irma Eckler. Just a year after, they got engaged. Because of this, August was expelled from the Nazi party. The betrothed couple were registered to be married in Hamburg, but a month later, the Nuremberg laws were enacted, which made their union illegal. A few months later, they had a baby girl named Ingrid, and then the famous photo was taken soon after, when Hitler unveiled a new military vessel at the shipyard where August worked. His crossed arms and steely gaze directly into the face of the Führer himself are an expression of his anger towards the way his wife, child and he had been treated by the political party that he hoped would help him. But I'm afraid this isn't a love story with a happy ending. Things only got worse for poor August Landmesser and his family. Irma fell pregnant again, and fearing what would happen to their family, August, Irma and baby Ingrid attempted to flee to Denmark, but sadly they were apprehended at the border. August was charged for dishonouring the race and imprisoned for a short time. The Gestapo ordered August to have no further relations with Irma. Obviously, he disobeyed their orders and only a few months later was arrested again and sentenced to 2 years at a concentration camp. At the same time, the Gestapo seized Irma and sent her to various concentration camps over the next few years, where their second child would be born. August would never see Irma again. She eventually met her end in the gas chambers at Bernburg. The 2 children were sent to orphanages and went into hiding several times until the end of the war. Luckily for them, they survived. But our poor protagonist, August Landmesser, wasn't so lucky. After his span in the concentration camp came to an end, he was drafted into a penal battalion and ordered to fight in Croatia against the Allies. Penal battalions were basically poorly armed and poorly trained units assembled from German prisoners of war and forced to fight for the Germans in what were often suicide missions. August was killed in action in Croatia in October 1944. But August's legacy will never die, for the photograph which captured his bravest moment will live on for eternity, inspiring thousands more to fight against seemingly unstoppable evils. If you want to make a difference, you have to be the difference. Thanks for watching.